Oh, whoop, that didn't quite go as planned. That's how sensitive she is, I should say. The water running off of her belly is making her kick. And for the first time, I'm going to attempt to reach down here. And this is where things could get dangerous real fast, but hey y'all, if you have not been following the journey of this bucking bred mare that nobody could handle or touch, here are a few clips from the beginning up to where she is now.
Well, this mare I rescued from a kill lot in Oklahoma. She's a bucking bred mare that from off of a ranch originally in Idaho. She was shipping to slaughter. She was very skeptical, snorty, scared.
And that's what I'm feeling with her in this session, like she's starting to turn a corner. Hey y'all, welcome to another session with Sierra. In this session, we're gonna do 3 different things, and 2 of them are new things, and 1 is advancing her on something she knows a little bit about. And I think you're really gonna enjoy one of them. All right, so I'm gonna start out with my pony horse Tater, and we are going to do a little bit of rope work with Sierra around her hindquarters. You know, Sierra has been a tough case. She's been a tough one to crack. She's made a lot of progress, but there's a couple areas that she is just not wanting to quite give up. And so we brought Tater in for the 3rd time now, and we're just helping her find her way through those tough areas. One of those areas is her hindquarters. Like, I can't approach her around the back yet. I mean, it's just too dangerous. She kicks really fast if something surprises her. So I've been starting to approach it more from the top down with Tater. And so what I'm going to do here, just to start out, is ease into it and just rub on her. Good. We're gonna do this on both sides, and then what I like to do is get the rope and work on those hindquarters from on top of Tater. I've had questions about how short Tater is or how tall Sierra is, and I don't know how tall she is. You know, it'd be a little dangerous to bring the stick in here to measure her. I don't think she would take to that too well yet. But I do know Tater is around 14.3 hands. So he's a regular size horse. He's pretty average. So I'm guessing Sierra is, I'm just gonna guess that she is 15.3, maybe 16, maybe, I want to say maybe 15.3, but that's just a guess. We'll have to, as she gets more broke, we're going to have to measure her. But as you've seen in the last YouTube video, Tater has really taken a liking to her. And I think Sierra, you know, is totally fine with him in here. In fact, it helps settle her down a little bit. Look at all that winter hair coming off. This rope is like a curry. What I'm after here with this rope is to get down on her the the lower part of her legs while I'm above her. Because one of my goals for tonight, and I don't know if we'll get to it, but what I would like to do is reach down with a rope, with the lead rope, and throw that lead rope around her legs and possibly pick up the rope with her leg in it. Now, I'm not going to run my hand down, it's too dangerous yet, but we've done this a little bit with her before, so this is not new, what I'm doing right here, but I'm preparing her for that rope around her leg from the top here. And see, normally when we first started doing this kind of thing, she would really kick out. So I'm really happy with how she's taken to this. I wasn't sure how she would with it all the way down there. So that's really, really good. Really liking that. So because of that, we're going to step off Tater and we're going to do a little bit of work on the ground. Good boy, Tater. Good. So this is something I have not done with her yet. We've been working toward it, but I have not been able, and I haven't really tried to pick up her hind feet at all. But what I have done is I've started to swing this rope around those hind legs. I start on the top here, start around those hind quarters a bit, and just softly swing it there. And that it doesn't, you know, it actually feels good to them, but because I haven't done a lot of it, it feels a little weird to her right now. But see, the more I do it, the more she relaxes to it. Good. Good job. We have not trimmed her front feet yet. You know, she's getting closer to that, but that's one of the things she has just not given up as far as trusting me all the way down there in that position. She's gotten a lot closer to it, but it's just not safe yet to do it without sedating her. And my goal is to not have to sedate her to trim her feet. You know, she's lived with it for a good while. I don't think it'll hurt her for the type of things we're doing. I don't think it'll hurt her to wait a little bit longer and do it right. So this is really good here. She's, you know, she used to really move around a lot when I did this. There we go, good. So now, if I can, I would like to start swinging that rope in between her legs. So right here, I'm doing a sideways swing. And she's a little jumpy with that yet, so I might do that a few more times. But then, see, that was a different kind of swing. Like I came from the top down. And so it surprised her a little bit. Come over here so you can see that a little better. Good. Good. See, I don't like the position she's in. She's quartering her hind quarter toward me. So that means she's getting ready to kick if something goes south. Good. So we're going to just do this a few more times, see if we can relax her here a little bit, and then we'll move on to the other side. All right, we're gonna go ahead and step her away from that. Good. See, she's just standoffish here yet. Here's another area where she just hasn't quite given it up. And you know, if you think about a horse, an older horse that has a lot of walls built up, like I think of a really defensive kind of a horse, they just have walls built up all around them and they're not letting anybody in. And how I think about it is, as we work with that horse and we're fair with them and we keep challenging them and we're always the same person, after a while those walls start coming down a little bit at a time. And that's what's happening with her, but it's a very slow journey. It's been a really tough journey. And see right here, just one of those areas where she's not letting it down quite yet. So we just keep chipping away at it. So here I'm going to start changing my swing every once in a while. And see right there, it went between her legs, and that rope it's a little too far underneath her, so I'm not going to get it with my toe. But if I can bring it right there, maybe a little closer next time, then I'll show you what I mean. And we may back Tater up here so we have a little more room to work, because she's kind of wanting to hide by Tater, and that's oftentimes what a horse would do. If there's another horse in here, they'll try to kind of slide up to him and kind of hide by him a little bit to get away from the challenge. Good. Good. So I'm just letting this rope slide through my hand and just softly wrap around her legs. There we go. And then, see, when that rope comes up, it's just a different dynamic there. Good. Good. So we're going to do a little bit of a flowing yield. This is something we've been working on quite a bit with her in the membership videos, is just asking her to softly step around here. Good. Okay, so that's a lot better. And so I'm going to slide. Tater's blocking our view now. All right, so I got this drug down here, and for the first time, I'm going to attempt to reach down here. And this is where things could get dangerous real fast, but I'm going to attempt to come down here and gently tug on this. And if things go south, I'm gonna just let go. But see right here, I'm tugging real light. And see, that scared her, but that was really good. I thought she might run off. Okay. All right, we're gonna give this one more go and see if we can't get a little bit of a lift. There we go. Great job. Might step. And here I'm just gonna try to flow with her. Good. And then get that weight off the foot. There we go. So that's the first time we've lifted that hind leg in any way, shape, or form. So Great job. Give her a break on that. Give her a mental break. Now the next thing I'm going to do is going to require a longer rope. So I'm going to change this halter out since this halter is attached to the lead rope. And we're going to go ahead and see if we can't change the halter out here. So up until now, we've been, anytime there's pressure, she's coming toward me. If we're yielding her, it's been kind of towards me. So the pressure's always been like toward the person. So what I like to start doing is, since she's leading forward pretty good, so I'm gonna loop this, and this, the first thing I wanna make sure you understand, I never use a panel like this as a tie. So I never tie hard and fast to a panel, because if she would pull back, she would pull all these panels toward her. So what I want to do is use it as a pulley, so if she does pull back, that this slides. So I'm gonna go ahead and just walk back here and see if she will follow that feel, or if she'll take off. Whoop, that didn't quite go as planned. Good. Settle her down here a little bit. To see if she'll follow the feel of a rope tugging on her where it's not coming toward me. And so I use this panel as a pulley. I never use this as a hard tie, because if she would pull back on this, it would pull the panels toward her in a heartbeat, so it'd be very traumatic for her. So what I want to do is, there we go, she came to it a little bit. And I am prepared if she does take off, but I'm just seeing what she'll do. There, she took a step toward it. So now I'm going to let the rope feed back out. And we're actually going to back her up here. So this is a lot for her to handle. And you know, she's never been tied or anything in her whole life. Like if she's 7 years old, never been tied, this is huge for her to even come to any kind of pressure. So there we go. She's not sure what to do with it because she thinks she needs to come toward me. So we're gonna ask her to come toward the pressure where it's tugging on her. Great job. Great job, right there it is. And now she got content with that right there for a little bit. Good. We'll go ahead and back her back out. And we're gonna try this one more time. And I'm seeing if she wants to follow Tater or if she's going to hang out here. Tater's gonna come up and sniff her. Good. Okay, now very, very softly, I'm just gonna tug. There we go. Like I want her to learn to follow feel. Because oftentimes horses get feel confused with following the person. So we're teaching her to follow feel. That was really good. And you know, at this point, I can't really take the rope behind her yet. I would have liked to do that. But if I would go behind her, she would pretty much lurch forward and take off. That's how fragile she still is. But it's a start. It's a really good start on getting her to follow feel. Great job. Great job. So the thing we have never done with her yet is spray her off and give her a bath. Now obviously we can't give her a really good massaging soap bath, but we're going to attempt to spray her off for the first time. It's a warm day down here in Texas. It's really warm today, and so I'm going to go ahead and play around with spraying her off just to see how she'll handle it. So I have the hose here. What I like to do when I first start spraying a horse is have plenty of hose, and I'm going to come in from the side, try not to spray Tater, and I don't directly spray my horse right away. I just, you know, get them to listen to, see how they are with the noise of it. And that is really good so far. It's just a mist, and I haven't touched her with it yet. And the other thing I'm doing here is I have my back close to this panel so she can go left or right, but I don't want her racing around me. And so I'm going to go ahead and see if I can't start getting her wet. There we go. Most horses love water. Oftentimes it's just the noise of it from the hose that bothers them. But once they get to really feeling it, most horses really love it. So that was a good start on that side. Now I'm going to go ahead and bring it wide on this side. I like to go up to the shoulder and the back area first, and then take it away. If she gets nervous, I just take it away. And then, see, I'm just going to go sideways with her. And we'll try not to get Tater wrapped up in this. So we'll ask her to move over. And this is where, you know, I like to wait to do this until they're leading pretty good like this, so I can easily maneuver her around. And so we're just going to work on this side for a little bit. There, see, I'm starting to stay on her body just a little longer. There we go, great job. Oh yeah, she's gonna love that. I don't go up over their head or their ears the first little while. Just get them good with spraying their body. Oh, got a kink in the hose. Great job. All right, good. That's really good on that side. So we'll go ahead and gently keep coming over to this side. I think she's wanting to drink it. she does love water. After every session, she goes right up to the water dish and she has water in front of her all the time, but usually after we're done doing a session, she'll go right up to the water and start playing around in it. That's a lot like a Mustang. They love water. The Mustangs will play in the water a lot, and she's a lot like that. So this is really good. I'm liking this a lot, and I think she's loving it. Now, if I can get her a little closer, then what I would like to do is see if I can get her mane a little more wet. Might be asking too much here, but we'll see. Good job. Because here's what I like to do. If I can get that mane wet, I have some whitening shampoo. Shout out to Espana Silk. And I'm going to see if I can put this rope down and move slowly enough that she doesn't run off here. I don't know how this will go. We'll see. Tastes a little weird. And I'm just going to rub her on her mane area, and I think she smells it. She knows something's a little different. There we go. I think we're gonna need plenty of that. But I can't just, like a normal horse, I would just take it up and run it down her mane, right? But I can't do that. She's just not broke enough to do that. So I have to convince her that nothing's gonna eat her. And let's make it feel good here. Good. But see the way she's quartered to me? She's defending herself in case she gets hurt. She's getting ready to kick. So that's why I straighten her up. Good. Good. See, just me moving my hand here, still touchy. Still very touchy for her. Good. Good job. So she wants to buddy up to Tater, so we might take advantage of that. And good. Just rub her here. Good. Good. When I first started doing stuff like this, I just go with them. I don't try to make them stand still. Like, I don't let them run around me, but you know, there's some give and take in this, because I know she's just trying to be defensive because she's not sure for sure that she can trust me all the way yet. Good. All right, so I got a good bit of shampoo in there. So we'll see if we can't wash that out now. See if I can turn her so you can see it. I'm just keeping this hose out to the side. Ask her to lead up here. Good. So what we're going to do is wrap up this hose again, or this lead rope, and when I do this, I'm looping it here instead of coiling, because if I would coil and she would take off, it'd pull my hand off. So this is the proper way to do it. Typically I'd have a shorter lead rope, but this is a safer way of doing it. So got to make sure we're good that way. And then I'll start coming in with the spray if she'll allow me. Good. And if she wants to buddy up the Tater while we're doing this, it's fine. There, she's licking. Can't really see that, but she's licking and she's starting to enjoy it now. Getting most of that soap out. Great job. Now we'll see if we can't get her hind quarter a little bit here. Hey, she's starting to get a little cleaned up. Good job. Great job, girl. So the water dripping off of her is making her nervous. That's how fragile she is. That's how sensitive she is, I should say. The water running off of her belly is making her kick. So that's what we're dealing with. We got a horse that's very sensitive. But if we can teach her to just trust us and we can build that confidence, then I think she'll turn out. It's just going to take a lot of steps in the process. Hey, I hope y'all enjoyed this episode, and we'll see y'all next time. Hey, if y'all are liking these videos, please comment down below. Let me know what you think of Sierra by now, and hey, come back next week. We'll have a great new episode for you then. I'll see y'all then.